Yo, shout out, Joe Biden. Real one. Joe Biden. Finally.
Real one.
First of all, a lot of people are, okay, let's just clarify some things. There are people that are annoyed by this. They're not annoyed that he did it.
Correct.
I just want to point out, because anybody in this situation is going to use their power
Absolutely.
to protect their son.
Correct.
Like 100% of the time. It doesn't matter.
Would you pardon your child?
Hells yes. Hells yes.
Maybe not Akash dad, but
Son, you think your daddy would pardon you? Dead serious. You think your daddy would pardon you, yo? I mean that.
Good question. I think he would.
But he charged you like 10% of earnings.
Yeah, there's a catch. There's a catch for sure.
Yeah, he would not pardon my brother. He would pardon me, but then he just would make sure I had like a really shitty life after or something like that.
Pay for it.
You wouldn't accept it. You wouldn't accept the pardon. You're like, I'm going to stay right here because I don't want to deal with this.
he's like, you ain't holding this over my head. I'm getting butt fucked in this cell.
I think the thing that's annoying, obviously, is this idea that like Democrats pretend that they're better than Republicans.
Yes.
Once Democrats just be like, yo, we ain't shit. And also, don't get me wrong, Republicans also pretend that they're better, right? Like everybody has their own little grandstanding. They just do it about different things.
I guess, yeah.
But, Democrats are like, the Republicans won't respect the rule of law.
Yeah.
He's going to destroy, and I guess this isn't breaking the rule of law, but Hunter broke a law.
Yeah.
And then he's using a caveat to get him out. But I think this is the annoyance with the Democrats. It is the hypocrisy. Oh, hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is the theme of the episode today, Kendrick. So, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Watching? I know.
Yes, it
I think
is. Kendrick is still watching.
You think Kendrick's like, I was hearing about this Hunter Biden story. I will.
He wants to tune in. There might be some Easter eggs in here. There might be some different things.
He's a Patreon.
He is a Patreon subscriber. Anywho, so I think that's the annoying thing. Nobody disagrees with the action.
Correct.
Or at least they shouldn't. It's a very small amount.
Yo,
If they care.
what did he do even?
Pardon his son.
No, what
getting
did
his
Hunter
dick
even
sucked
do?
with a Glock in his hand? That's a crime in America? What the hell happened?
Yeah,
The most
what
American you could be.
But what is he jammed up for? Who got us in?
He didn't fill out a gun form correctly.
My God.
He lied on
It's
it. I think
America.
I think he said he never been convicted of a crime or something like that. Right?
He might have forgot. He was off the drugs.
Yo,
Yo, my bad about the form. I was high as shit. I didn't know what was
real
going on.
talk, and I mean this sincerely. Do you have any sins? Because
In my backpack, I think I do.
somebody
David. Backpack.
You don't want to know?
Well, I want to know what's going on. I be catching everything, bro. Hold on. What's that one?
3%.
Throw that. Throw it.
What the?
My hands are crazy right now.
Golden Glove winner
My
over
hands
here.
are
Goddamn.
absolutely crazy
Bro, your
right
hands are insane.
Shit. Throw Kendrick at me. These are only 3 milligrams. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. What do you like?
Your hands are crazy, but you can't open
I can't open it. They're not strong enough. They're not strong enough.
But they're quick.
They are fast.
Only 3.
Is it
You-
childproof?
These ones are fun. This is crazy. This one is strong. This is a strong one. Ooh, I could really smell that one.
He also didn't pay his taxes,
Who did it?
Hunter, but then paid them back after.
I feel like you shouldn't have to pay taxes, to be honest with you. Don't you feel like
Yeah, conservatives should look at this and be like, yo, this guy hates theft. Oh, sounds like we're on Hunter Biden's team.
Yeah.
He loves guns, hates taxes.
Nah, shout out Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden's a conservative.
He's a real conservative,
really is.
dude.
That's sick.
He 100% is. Dude. No, I mean, like, yeah. This is just, it's the glaring hypocrisy, and you got to let Republicans run with this one and have some fun.
And you said-
Democrats, y'all got to eat this one.
You said for months we are not. Joe Biden will not pardon Hunter.
And
Just don't say it.
That is the concern that people have, which is rules for thee and not for me.
Yes.
And that is the criticism of the Dems, rules for thee and not for me.
Yeah.
This is a glaring example of it. Republicans, you allowed to have some fun and dance on this one as much as you want. And Democrats, you got to eat it. Simple as that.
I think Biden said that shit because he was going to run again. And he's like, all right, let me say the good shit now and get in office. And then after I'm off, I think he had planned the entire time he was going to pardon us.
Of course.
Yeah,
he's
like
gonna
the entire
pardon him.
time.
Yeah.
That's his son.
But he's tweeting like, oh, nobody's above the law. Don't say that. Just in general, say nobody's above the law so far.
Yo, say that shit. Sell them a dream. Say whatever the fuck you want, bro. God damn, let's stop playing safe anymore. Say whatever the
I
fuck
would like
you want.
that, dude.
Yeah.
Watching legacy media, like I was saying, the line, everybody has one line, which is, well, now that we have a convicted felon in office, all rules are. It's like, don't make it they're worse than us still.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, who gives a fuck? What y'all expect? You wouldn't pardon your son? You wouldn't lie about it? Of course.
I wish Joe came out and said that exactly.
Yeah.
What would y'all do?
Fuck, you want me to try to lose the election?
What am I supposed to do? Tell you earlier? Oh yeah, I'm gonna break the law. It's actually not the law, but
No,
I'm
you
gonna
didn't do anything wrong.
I'm gonna bail my kid out just because I have a lot of power. Yeah, you're not gonna vote for that. Maybe we would.
Maybe we would.
Do you
though,
think you'll pardon
actually.
your son? Of course, I'm gonna pardon my son. I'm the president. Crazy?
Yeah. And anybody who says they
I made him
wouldn't
a
is
part owner of a
lying.
gas company in Ukraine. You think I'm not
Yeah.
gonna pardon?
And then go.
That's the big
Same thing Trump did when they actually that is exactly when they asked him about the taxes. He was like, "Yeah, I found loopholes around paying taxes. That's what you're supposed to do."
Fire.
If Joe was like, "Hey, I'm gonna pardon my son," and if Trump says he wouldn't, he's a fucking liar.
Yeah.
You might be like, "I like that.
I like that,
I
yeah.
respect that."
It's funny that he's claiming now that DOJ is like
Out to get him.
Yeah, out to get him, and I'm like, yo, that's Trump's ball, bro.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, who's saying that? Biden?
Biden.
Yeah,
say
Biden.
that,
This is a
yeah.
witch hunt. They're only doing this because of what his last name is. Get the fuck out of here.
Son,
Kind of.
yeah,
sort of.
and both are just stealing our shit. We've been saying the justice system's been fucked up forever, bro.
Oh, my God.
Y'all actually steal a lot of our shit. Because
What do white people steal from
Son,
black people, dude? Come
son,
on.
we've been
Name one
we've been
thing.
off the vaccines. We've been off the vaccines.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Black people knew that vaccine was fucked up
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
fast.
how'd y'all
Shout out
know?
black people.
Son.
Bro, they didn't.
How'd you know?
Come on, son. Y'all
Son.
steal it. And now y'all late to shit. That's even our shit. That's See? Y'all really taking our shit, bro.
Son, it is so true. Black people knew that vaccine was not to be trusted. Why did
Yeah.
you guys know?
So
So
we be knowing you can't trust the fucking government.
it literally is yo. This is
All
so
the
funny.
bars is what we've been
No,
saying.
this is so funny. The new, like, you can't trust the government, you can't trust authority, you can't trust it. Black people have been not trusting them, rightfully so, for fucking 200 years.
Okay.
Now white people are in on it, and it's like, that's a great take. That is a great take. Oh my God. Now white people are like, I think the police do some fucked up shit. I've been like, thank you. Thank you. Finally. Killed all of our leaders.
So next we're
Wow.
gonna become Karens. Watch. We're gonna bring that shit back.
I mean, it just started. Did you watch GNX? Did you see the album?
oh, that's funny.
Bro.
Blindly trust the government is a little racist, dude.
Talk
if you
to
think
me.
about it, because you have all these people who are like, dude, the government wouldn't do anything wrong, and they're like, oh, what about Tuskegee, syphilis experiments? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, they wouldn't do it to us. You know what I mean? Like they would do it to those people.
Yo,
they're not gonna do it to white people.
So what happened? They gave syphilis to the pilots? Why would they give it to the pilots?
They want to see at altitude if they would have syphilis.
Because they had the red tails down there.
Yeah.
So what was the experiment?
It was done by the Germans.
They had the greatest pilots that America ever had. They didn't lose one bomber in World War
This
II.
American public
I'm
school
sure.
system right here, people.
I'm just saying, the Red Tails had the greatest flying record in American war history. They didn't lose one bomber.
And then they
There was
get-
white racists that were like, I'm not flying unless them black people
Yes.
jump in the air with the planes on their backs and protect this bomber.
Yeah.
Jump in the air with the planes on their back.
They were like, I don't think they can fly, but them motherfuckers can jump. No, but and then they were giving them syphilis as well, or there are different black people at the base that
What
they were
was the
giving
first-
syphilis.
It was different black people.
So hold on, this is my body. So
Tuskegee was popping, though.
Tuskegee.
A lot of that shit was happening at
how many?
Tuskegee.
Was there's a whole black army down? So there's a syphilis black unit,
Yeah.
and then there was the red tails.
They were not military, these syphilis guys.
What?
Yeah, no, they were just regular
Regular black.
Oh my God! They should have been in the military. They would have completely avoided this.
I don't know about that. But yeah, I think they were just sharecroppers down there. They were doing their thing, and they were like, "Oh, we're going to do an experiment. We're going to give you some vaccines and stuff."
They
Turns
weren't
out,
sharecropping still in 1942.
no, I think it was like
30s.
some shit like that. Like it was like some fucked up situation where they were kind of working or something.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, we'll give you. I don't know the exact details.
Talk that shit.
I don't know.
That's a perfect example of how we.
They were sharecroppers. See, I told you.
That was still around in 1930.
You see?
Yeah. America's
Yes.
been pretty racist till recently.
You can't trust America. Come on, man. We've been telling you.
Nah. America's fire, bro.
So they pulled
But
up.
there's some bad people in it.
Yeah, it's a bad home race, dude. There's a lot of migrants.
There's a lot of migrants. It was probably the migrants that did that.
Bad home race.
There's a bad home race. But it might have been the migrants that did that shit.
Yeah,
It
dude,
might have
we
been the
gotta look
migrants.
into it. We gotta check.
We gotta look into it. Okay, but anyway, go on.
And they were like, "No, we're gonna give you a little vaccine." They were, "All right, bet, sure." And then they gave them untreated syphilis, and they were like, "Damn, they die from this shit." And that was the experiment. I wonder if they're gonna.
But
die.
the idea was that it was going to protect them.
No.
No, the idea was let's see how long it takes for them to die.
Yeah.
Who okayed
It was like a Mr.
this?
Beast video. It's
They
like, we gave 100 people syphilis.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Yo, he said, who okayed the fuck?
Doesn't this got to go up the ladder? Like, who's okaying this?
Yo, they were the Wuhan bats of the 1930s.
They
Ain't that
were.
crazy?
This is nuts. What are you going to tell me now? That black people weren't paid a livable wage when they was picking all the cotton and shit? What the fuck else are you going to tell me now?
Crazy, right?
No, there's a
You're
wild
saying
shit
that
going on.
America has a history of racism towards people of color? Is
Bruh.
this what you're telling me right now?
So this news to me, right? I know this.
Well, we gotta stop joking around about them, man.
Those guys,
I think we gotta stop joking around about them immediately.
like those guys, those Tuskegee victims are the reason millions of black people didn't get the COVID vaccine. So
Yeah.
So they
protected you.
But some of them, yeah. There you go.
Yes and no, but let's go on that.
Some of them got the ability to fly, and that's how they became the airmen. So,
to me,
it's like X-Men.
To me,
everyone has an origin story.
that is a pretty sick
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that good can come from bad.
Good can come from bad. You know? I mean, wow.
And if you have syphilis listening to this podcast, try a flight simulator. You know what I mean? Like, you might have amazing eyesight. You might have a superpower. Just
Mark
look
is
into it.
good, dude.
Just
This
look
guy's
into it,
fucking good.
what if the
I'm
first
saying.
person of the Wright brothers plane was just a black guy with a big fucking wings on, just jumping in the air?
Sonic. Yo, run really fast.
Just Wemby Yama. Yo, Wemby. Get it.
Oh man.